Hey, what's up? It's Joe. Welcome to my 5 Minute Friday for August 25th. I am currently in Sydney on tour with Chad Sanderson, Mikiko Baisley, and Ryan Boyd for the Data Eng Bytes conference. We are currently going to all be giving talks today in Sydney, and then off to Brisbane, and then Melbourne. So Chad and I did Perth earlier. Really great conference overall. I feel like Data Eng Bytes sets a template I think that a lot of American data conferences could borrow from. I can maybe talk about that in a later episode. But yeah, things in my mind. I feel like the attention on AI, especially the attention that companies are paying to AI and trying to implement it into their workflows, this is the time for the data industry to really shine. For the last few decades, we've been talking about stuff like we need to add more value to the business. We need to take care of data quality and modeling and governance and management and all this other stuff. And the success rate's been pretty abysmal, to be frank. I mean, the widely cited stats are, 85% of data projects fail. I think it becomes almost a self-fulfilling prophecy when we throw these numbers out because, you kind of have an out, right? But I think that with the amount of attention that AI is receiving right now, it's incumbent upon the industry to maybe take a second look at how we've been doing things. If there was ever a time when we could solve all these problems that we've been moaning about for the last few decades, it's now. It's right now. So I wonder when we're going to take this seriously, and maybe change up what we've been doing. It just feels like the current approach isn't working, but I feel like the importance of getting this right for AI to really work, it's the impact is there. So so the value is really if we can get our house in order, with clean data sets and pristine practices and data sets and so forth. I feel like AI has a chance of working. If we can't get this right, this latest hype cycle is going to be just that. It's going to be a hype cycle and it's going to go away. There's been a lot of money invested in this, a lot of expectations for high valuations. But I've personally participated in a few machine learning hype cycles before, and I know very well how important it is to have good data. If you don't have good data, it doesn't matter how great your algorithms are. Your machine learning and now I guess they call it AI. Those models they'll break apart. So anyway, this is one of the topics of my talk, but I just it's a call to arms. This is a time when we can take it seriously. We can get it right. If we don't, then we're kind of back to the same old tropes we've been whining about for the last few decades, and I just am personally kind of tired of it. Really, the discussions of adding business value and all this stuff. It's like, just start adding value. And I think that the mandate is pretty clear. High data quality for large language models, high data quality and pipelines and reliable infrastructure to facilitate large language models and other generative AI use cases. As well as traditional machine learning. Let's not forget about that. I kind of, in a separate joke, I feel like we're in the classical machine learning winter right now because large language models have taken the attention. But the point being, it's like if we can't get the data in order, like when are we going to do it? So the time is now. Let's make it happen. Take care.